Hello, welcome back. I'm Tonya from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. How are you doing today? I'm not too bad. I'm glad to see you back. I'm a little more presentable today. I just wanted to say I didn't want to get off on the wrong message yesterday with the soap and Christmas, and I just want you to remember that some people don't like it. It's a tough time of year for them, and sometimes it's just, there's so many reasons, and it's stressful for a lot of us, and it's stressful for everyone, whether you participate or not. It seems like, and that's the key, is to de-stress and decommercialize and, get it where it's comfortable. So I just wanted to say, as you are enjoying and sucking up all the joy of the Christmas season and the lights and the trees and the ornaments and the smells and the snow, maybe, don't forget that not everybody is happy and joyful and looking forward to Christmas. Okay? It's a thing. It's a big thing. Oh, but anyway, let's see. Have you signed up for the email? The email should come out this week. Yes. Should get out this week. So watch for the email. Check your junk mail. It should be from Tonya's Witchy Kitchen. Something with MailChimp. That's where the email is generated. But yeah, look for it. Look for it. It's got the code. So you can chat if you want to. What is that song? You can dance if you want to. Yeah, okay, whatever. Listening to some old, mixed radio station lately. Anyway, the soap today is Lingonberry Spice. It is stellar. Can't say enough about this. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's got all the components. It's beautiful. Love it all year round. I make a body butter with it, which is so beautiful. If you've been to my vendor shows, that's the one that is the sample usually. Stick the stick in, and it's just yummy. It's just yummy. And this is the soap to go with it. It's really short, but that's okay. So 3 things: dream big, be true to you. You are worth it. Have you done your Christmas shopping yet? And here we go to the soap. Lingonberry Spice. I really don't know how to say that. I should have looked it up. So this is just a basic recipe. Nothing fancy about it. So I want to get to just emulsion, and it's kind of a problem. So it's kind of complicated. So I need the bottom layer to thicken up, but I need the middle layer to do a bowl swirl. And then the top layer, there's my oil, Lingonberry Spice from Brambleberry. Yeah, sometimes the labels were off. It sucks. But, yeah, so it's kind of one of those difficult ones where I was kicking myself for making the whole batch all at once. But, it's a thing. It's what I have to do sometimes. So this got split into 2 layers. So it's 2 thin layers, and then 2 mica lines, and then a middle layer that's a bowl swirl. Okay, you got it? Can you picture it? No. Me neither. No. Hey, it turned out a lot better than I was kind of concerned, and so you'll see. This is Silver Mist by Nurture Soap. It's kind of a bluish silver. Remember, I've used this before. Really liked it, and so I thought I'm gonna use this for this. I mean, white would have maybe white. Maybe I should have done white and just, went kapow with it. But I just like that silver mist and I wanted to use it for something. Yes. And this is Merlot Sparkle from Brambleberry. Love that color. Really love that color. It's just the perfect wine color. It is though. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And that is Savage Garden by Nurture Soap. Yep. I had to think about that for a minute. Yep. I get to use my two of my favorite colors. It's Christmas. Yes. Okay. And then this is the other part of the middle swirl. And I am just adding some snowflake mica to the silver mist just to lighten it up a little bit so it's not as dark as the two silver mist layers. The silver mist itself is going to be the top and the bottom layer, and then this is the middle part. So just to lighten it up, give it a little bit of definition, you know what I mean? 3D look? No, I'm kidding. I'm so kidding here. Oh, yeah. But if I cut everything out that I wanted to, there would be like barely any video. It's like cut out the mixing of the colors. I try and shorten them up, but you know. So this is the bowl swirl. So need that middle, the silver to be liquid, and I'm going to go really high up and pour right across from each other. Yep. Then I'm going to reserve that for the top, and I'm going to pour to the side, right beside each other, or across from each other. Reserve that for the top. And, oh, I thought I was going to take a skewer to it. I guess I didn't. Okay, interesting. This is my, this is for the top and the bottom layer, okay? This is what I need to thicken up, which is why I am hitting it again with my immersion blender, just to kind of bring it to a thicker emulsion or trace or whatever you want to call it, okay? Hoping that it will set up fairly fast. This fragrance oil does not really accelerate. It doesn't really decelerate. Is that even a word? I don't know. But it doesn't. So you gotta, make it do what you want to do. And we are using my wood mold today. It is measured to make 7 bars with 2 little ends. Yeah, I know. You think I'm nuts. I get it. But I am laying down half of my silver, which is approximately 5.5 ounces, for the bottom layer. And I'm going to tap it down really, really good so I get it like as even as possible. Yeah, as even as possible for me. And then I'm hoping it will thicken up fairly fast. Because, yeah, I'll explain in a minute. This is a mica line, so I am just tapping the mica on top of the soap. You don't want it too thick or the soap will split, but you don't want it too thin to where it doesn't show up. So it's kind of one of those things where you just do it and hope for the best. Hey, it's a thing. Yeah, so I just tap my little strainer, and I don't use that strainer for anything else except mica. A little bit more mica, I guess. But yeah, so I need it to set up, because if that, talking with my hands again, if my bowl swirl here, I think I do mix it. Yeah, I did give it a swirl, because, loosen it up, get it loosened, and then pour it on my spatula. But if that breaks the plane, it's going to totally ruin the mica line. It's going to totally ruin the aesthetic look of the soap. Boy, does that look chunky. That looks chunky and a little muddy. Hopefully it's not. Like I said, that's the thing with bowl swirls, like a drop swirl. Yeah, and I didn't want to do a drop swirl on that because, I would have had to make this bottom layer in advance and leave it set up, like that pink and purple soap, which I could have done. I absolutely could have done that. I just wasn't thinking at this time. But yeah, so sometimes those boss rolls, if they're thin, sometimes they just seem like they'd be muddy. But this is the second mica line. The first one was done with the green Savage Garden. This one is done again with the Merlot. And you just, like I said, if it's too thick, the soap will bust in half. If it's too thin, you might not see the line. So you just sprinkle and hope for the best. That's what I do. And then I have to let it set up a little bit before I put the top layer of the silver mist on. You know? So it's a waiting game. It's like hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait, hurry up and wait. Story of my life. See, it's kind of thick. It's thick. So I'm just going to scoop it on there because I can't even tell you. I bet you it's been, I'm kind of a putz, so it's probably a good 25 minutes since I poured it, since I started. Okay, yeah, maybe 20. But yeah, so that's how I have to do it. I have to basically chunk it in. It's not that chunky. They talk about soap on a stick, and knock on wood, I have yet to see that. I actually saw one girl do it, where like she couldn't even dump it out of her bowl. She literally chunked it out. So this isn't really chunking it out. It's just, to me it's chunking it out. I have to, plunk it in there, but what can I say? But it's a pretty color. I don't think it changed a whole lot. That silver mist, because it is kind of a silverly. It's supposed to have blue. It's got ultramarine blue in it. As when you dig into the mica, how the mica is made and what it's made of, but yeah, it's not really blue to me, but I get it. It's how they make the color, of the mica. I really like that color. And what's sad is that a lot of people come off as Christmas is red and green, but I like red and green just in general together, not even for Christmas themed things. It's just lingonberry spice was, it's a berry, it's red, and then there's green to it because it grows on a tree, I'm assuming. I'm assuming. So I'm just gonna decorate the top. Yeah, I did the swirl thing, and then I realized I forgot to put my eco glitter on. And I was going to sprinkle. So there's my eco glitter. And then I'm going to swirl it again. I don't know why. So it got sprayed with alcohol. It got put in the oven for a seed pop. And this is what it came out to be. Sorry, I can't remember what my hubby was doing that I couldn't even have my counter. He was doing something because I couldn't get on the counter. So I had to do it here. And the lighting was not as good, if you can tell. I like working with natural light. So I like filming when it's, when I have we have windows that face the south. So, I get a lot of light in my house. And I like that natural light better than, obviously, the light bulb above. It's more than one light bulb, but yeah. But they turned out cute. Like my mica lines turned out. The swirl is a swirl. It's not, it's a little muddy on that side, but it's not muddy per se. What did I do? Oh, I didn't like the edges. So I was like, I wanted to see what it looked like cut off, but I don't know. I don't like shaving the soap. I don't like doing the lines. You lose so much soap, you guys. Like, seriously. And there's people that do it to every single bar. Kudos to them. I'm not saying, this is just personal preference. I just feel you lose a lot of ounces of soap. I mean, they re-batch it, or, there's different things you can do with it, but I just don't. But yeah, look at that. Those are two totally different aspects of the soap, and it wasn't, kind of cool. Not muddy at all. But do you see what I see about the colors? I should have had a little bit more color to them. I'm getting better, but should have made the colors pop. Should have just, they can only see pop in there so much, I mean, they look good. They look good. What can I say? It looked good. Yeah. Yeah. There are the fragrance notes for this blend. Some of them I don't smell, but I'm putting them up here because some people do smell them. So, and there you go, Lingonberry Spice. I hope you had a good time. Thank you for stopping by. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.